Hey, this is Ralph Shapers of Primal Fear, and you're watching CMS TV.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Its red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Ow!
And welcome to, what is it, Wednesday?
Wednesday.
All right, I think the sound is a little bit better now because we picked the wrong day to not swear, but we got to maintain because we got to do a radio show today.
Sure, all good.
But picked the wrong day to not swear. I think that, okay, we're like two tech giants, right? I can run a radio station, you do podcasting. By the way, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the show today looking at you. I'll get to that in a second, but like the reason, like I think that we were hearing weird stuff before, like 5 minutes before the show, is because we both had our phones still on. We were still connected on the phone.
Oh yeah, that could be it.
And we were talking to each other, and we were hearing through the phones. So it only takes, how many tech giants does it take to? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, we're stupid. Whatever.
I do see some chat coming in, so that's a good thing. I see some of the chats actually popping up there, so that's good.
Pop them on here.
We will figure out this screen behind me for the next time around.
Yeah.
I look like an ass, and I'm very unhappy with it, but that's fine. It is what it is.
So you got the chat right up here in the corner of my hair. Do you like it there?
Whatever.
I mean, I don't care.
It's really like you're disturbing me today. What did you do?
I just, dude, it got hot. I shaved the beard.
All right, it gets hot every summer. I've never seen you shave the beard.
I shaved the beard. I just shaved it down. What it is you caught me. I shaved it last night.
I was gonna say it's fresh shaved.
Yeah, because if I would have shaved it, say tomorrow, by next Monday, I'd have what you're rocking right now.
Right.
But because I shaved it last night, it just, I got my Chris Farley look on.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, you're a good-looking
I say
man.
it's bad. I hate it.
But I just, you're a fine looking man. It's just
No,
like
not.
I'm not used to it even a little bit. Like I'm really just not used to.
Yeah,
clean and
it's
shave.
like talking to a totally different person. I know.
It is. And now I know, like my wife, I had it done a few years back. Like,
Yeah.
Trevor had like one of his benefits. We did it, and
Mm-hmm.
to me, where I had this huge makeover out in Twinsburg, actually, at Anthony's Men's Salon,
Love
and
Anthony.
like they shaved the hell out of me. I mean, like did the straight edge razor thing, and
Yeah, but at least with Anthony, you get a nice cup of whiskey as you're doing
oh
it.
yeah, I definitely got the whiskey. Got a few cups that day because I definitely needed a little bit of lube to get myself to shave completely and to do the haircut and everything because my hair was all long and everything. And so when I walked into the hotel though and I saw my wife, she literally started crying, and it was not tears of joy. I mean, she literally admitted that she was sad and upset and depressed. That I mean, she actually likes the way this looks.
Grow it back. Grow it back.
I don't know who I married that thought that this is actually attractive, but I guess that's better than what I had when I shaved.
Sure. Well, I don't shave this thing. I don't usually shave all the way down. I usually do it to a goatee, but just what it was I cut it all screwed up last night. Like I cut it kind of straight on the bottom to where it looked really dumb. So I was just like, and I just grabbed the brawn thing, took the thing off, just whatever.
Now, what do you use to shave?
Brawn.
Brawn, like what? I don't even know what that is.
Like the thing that you cut your hair with.
Electric, then?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No.
Just the same thing like they would shave your head with.
No. Yeah, see, I use like a trimmer kind of thing. So even though it's a close shave, it's not completely going.
Well, I normally put one of those ends on it so that it's not completely gone.
Yeah.
It's just
You didn't do that. Yeah.
Like I was saying, I cut it wrong. Like I shaved all the crap off the sides and the back, and then I tried to even it before I made it shorter, and I just made it look really stupid. Looked like somebody stuck my face in a brick maker. So I just was like, screw that. I'll just take the whole thing off.
So now, my daughter walked in like just before we were starting the show, and her mouth dropped to the ground. She's like, "Are you doing the show with somebody different?" I was like, "No, that's Chris."
It's your new 35-year-old partner instead of 57, right?
Hey, you look good though. It looks.
I hate it. I hate it.
I like it. It's something different.
Let me tell you real quick about Anthony's men's shop real quick because I just like to share this story. I love Anthony. Anthony is I've known Anthony's brother, Joe Campo, who played in the band Pit and Voodoo Brother and a bunch of bands back in our day. Yeah. So I've known Anthony. Anthony used to live right on my street. It was the weirdest thing. I never put two and two together until I was at a neighbor's party and Anthony showed up and I was like, "What are you doing here?" And he was like, "Oh, well, I know this guy." And I didn't even know he lived in my neighborhood. But this is the heartwarming story of the day about Anthony's Men's Salon, who I will promote to my dying day for this reason.
Yes.
So they have twice a year, they have a thing for St. Baldinger or something.
Yes.
Where they raise money for by shaving people's heads for cancer or whatever.
Yeah.
So my son, who always does the hair shave donation, he went in to get it done because I knew Anthony. And we went in to get it done. They shaved my son's head. They noticed a lump on my son's throat, which ended up being cancer. Oh. And we got it treated and we got it dealt with. But had we not gone to Anthony's, my son would probably be dead because we had no idea. He wasn't sick and it was, I don't know, golf ball sized.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But because of Anthony, we solved them.
I actually know somebody who's going through a similar kind of cancer thing right now. So
yeah, it's awful.
It's not good. Are comments coming in? I'm just not seeing them, or how's this working? I don't know.
There's only 3 comments so far.
So I mean, I'm not missing something. We're still live.
No, we're still live as far as I know. Got some listeners. Leave some comments, people.
I'm not used to this new setup that we have going on here, so it's a lot different.
Yeah, it's very different, but well, eventually Just like I did it this way with the CMS for a couple of weeks, and then I transitioned over to OBS, which is what I want to use.
Because it seems like we're like really close. Like I'm like super close
and too big, and I hate this look. I hate the look. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely do not like this look, but the look we got today is only because I just did not have time to build out the OBS. The OBS takes a few hours, which I just don't have right now. So there you go.
You're all still live, so that's good. We're still there.
Yep, you're all still
sorry
alive.
to hear about your son. Hopefully everything's all right.
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, he just passed, I believe, 9 years cancer free.
That's awesome.
So yeah, but I always tell the story because it's just such a, companies do stuff for people and they never get credit for it other than the day they do it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, a lot of companies do little things like that. And in this one case, doing something like that literally saved a life. So I'm always happy to promote Anthony's Men's Salon here in Twinsburg, and I believe there's another one in Bainbridge. So, plus it's a great place to get your hair cut if you cut hair.
It is, and I actually donated my hair when I had it cut off from my makeover. They took a big long because I had a giant hair went down like the back kind of thing, and so they were able to use it and donate it, which was awesome. The other great thing about Anthony's Men's Salon, at least back when I was there, some ridiculously good-looking women work there.
Yes. Yes, Anthony, he definitely has a particular eye for who he puts in the chair or behind the chair.
Absolutely. And we're very happy. And, everybody, I wish that they were drinking because maybe I would have looked better to them had they
right.
had they been a little bit lubricated themselves. So it's been a while since we talked to people. We were off on Monday.
Yes.
So what I heard, the rumor is that you couldn't make it to the show because your razor got stuck in the beard.
That was it.
And it took for 2 days to get it unstuck and able to chop through everything and get on the show. So we're lucky to have you today.
Yes.
Glad you didn't cut your throat or nothing on while everything was going down.
No, I wish there was a cool answer. I wish there really was a cool excuse on why we didn't why we weren't live on Monday. Just the reality was I got offered work.
Right.
I got offered work. I got to take the work when the work's there, man.
And, I don't know how to put anything on the screen. So just remember my Venmo is Seth Williams 32 on Venmo. Seth Williams 32 on Venmo.
Are we going to try this again?
Well, because I thought about it when, you said you had actual work that was going to pay you money. And I was like, well, wow. The show doesn't pay anything. And so we can't do the show if we have actual money to be made. And so if we're going to make money on the show, then, that would be a good thing. And then maybe we don't have to take off days. So.
What is it? Seth Williams?
Seth Williams 32 on
at
Venmo.
Gmail?
No, it's just
at Seth Williams 32.
At Seth Williams 32 on Venmo.
Seth Williams 32 on Venmo.
Because, if you want us to be here all the time, then, we actually need to make a little bit of money. Look at that. Hey, look, this thing is really cool. Look, it's a whole new setup we have going on here.
I'm surprised I knew how to do that.
Yes, at Seth Williams, capital S at the beginning, I think. But it doesn't. I don't know if that matters. 32 on Venmo. So there you go. Feel free to help Chris and I out so we can actually be here for the show.
That's right.
And not have to have other work to do.
Those are going to have to do a lot of Venmoing to match the money that I was making the other day.
I'm sure. I don't even want to hear about it. It'll make me very sad as to what I do for a living.
We better get 30 or 40 of them together.
We don't have enough listeners right now to actually give us enough money for you to.
No. It's all good.
Oh, my God. All right. I have no idea what we were going to talk about today. There's a lot of stuff going on. Obviously, Trump is making a debacle and disaster of the Epstein files. I mean, what the hell is he doing, man?
You're going to have to explain this to me. I have not been paying attention, other than I just keep seeing guys that have been like sworn MAGA guys cussing Trump.
Look, and I'm one of them. I understand. Look, it's not like I don't trust the president in order to actually execute the agenda that I voted for, because he's doing that. He is, no taxes on tips and overtime and all that kind of stuff. And, in my side hustle, that actually helps me a little bit.
Sure.
Also, if you do send money to Seth Williams 32 on Venmo there, at Seth Williams 32 on Venmo, we can't get taxed on tips now, so consider it a tip. And we won't get taxed on that stuff. But this is baffling to me, because I want people to go to jail. If you were molesting children, you need to go to prison. And I don't really care who you are. Now,
I agree.
I don't think that Donald Trump is on the list. If Donald Trump was on this list, supposed list, whatever it is, there's no way in the world that the Democrats would have let it go and not pulled this card that they had when he was running for office, when he was running for the presidency.
Okay.
Because there's no way that he would have won if they actually released a, quote, list and Trump was on this list for having sex with young kids. But there obviously was a list, and now the list is obviously being hidden.
Right.
For whatever reason. Somebody powerful or some people are on this, powerful people are on this list that either the Democrats or the Republicans want you to see. Because none of them are actually pushing to see this list. I mean, there's one Republican, I think Thomas Massey said he's going to try to bypass the presidency and just put a vote to the House to release all the information on Epstein. But we'll see if that actually happens.
Sure. I mean...
But we're talking, it could be, today, he came out and said there was no list. Then he came out and said that Pam Bondi can go ahead and release whatever's credible. Because, there's going to be a lot of non-credible stuff. There might be court cases that are going on. There might be all kind of things that are going on. You can't just release names of everybody. But then he came out today and said it's all a hoax. And even some Republicans have fallen hook, line, and sinker for this hoax. It's like the Russia thing. Nothing there.
He ran on the platform of releasing this shit stuff.
And then he said something to the effect of, "I don't want your support if you are one of my supporters and don't believe me on this." Like, what are you doing, man? Now does he really care? He can't run again anyways in 3.5 years, so what difference does it make to him? He's going to do the best he can, but it's going to hurt midterms. It's going to hurt, electing Republicans in 2026.
So does he fire Pam Bondi for botching this or putting out false info or what?
He's standing full behind her.
And what about Bongino? Didn't I see that he was going to quit?
He did for a couple of days and is back still.
So in other words, there's a lot of hot air being blown, but no smoke actually coming out.
We don't know what's going on because nobody's telling us, but they're supposed to. This has been the most transparent presidency of all time. I mean, the guy answers questions every day for sometimes an hour and a half.
Right.
And answers every question. But this one issue, he is certainly not answering. Mark says, "I agree. I'm still a Republican, but very disappointed with Pam Bondi and Dan Bongino." And Cash Patel, "I'm disappointed in Trump. He needs to."
Yeah, it's got to start with Trump. If you're mad, I mean, all of these people that we're naming are the minions of Trump. Trump has to take the blame for this.
Pam Bondi is doing what she's told to do.
Yeah.
And it starts with Trump. And I'm sorry. And I love the guy. And I love the agenda. And I love everything he's done so far. But I don't want to see pedophiles that are being protected.
And correct me if I'm wrong on this, because I see a lot of nonsense. But did I also see that Ghislaine Maxwell has said that she was going to release it, and they quashed that as well?
I think they're trying to stop everything.
Now, how can they stop her from making a statement?
Well, I mean, the government is very powerful, as we know. They can make a lot of things go away. I mean, I was promised JFK stuff was going to come out. What have you seen about that? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing, and more black lines. That's it.
Yeah. Look, I understand national security. I get the fact that there could be guys on there that are like powerful people around the world. I think one of the, Prince, whatever, was involved in the stuff. And so what do you do? I mean, some of these guys are probably allies and, could really hurt our relationship with other countries. I mean, but at the same time, we're talking about children here.
Yeah, and look, you know me, I'm kind of carefree and I really don't care about any of this stuff. But I really don't have any sympathy for if our diplomatic relations are hurt because we take down somebody that's banging kids, then I don't want that relationship anyway. I don't care what they provide for us. We shouldn't be building our list of allies on the backsides of innocent children.
No.
And that's, I don't want to hear that Prince Andrew, we might ruin our relationship with England or something. Screw England and put Prince Andrew in federal or international jail or whatever.
I mean, you can't
The Hague or whatever it is.
You cannot protect pedophiles, man.
No, not at all.
And I don't care who the president is. And, I got a message from, what's his name? Jasalka.
Yeah.
For the show. Sending me, this Trump stuff. And it's like, well, I know the Trump stuff. This is what I do for a living, man. But thanks for the info. But I told him, I'm going to support our president because he's performing the job that I voted for when it comes to illegals, when it comes to his tax bills, when it comes to a lot of different things that I wanted to see done here.
Sure.
And I think it would be a nightmare if Kamala Harris was in charge. Do I think that list would be out if Kamala Harris was in charge? No way in the world.
Right.
I mean, for as little as you watch, you haven't seen anybody online, Democrats going, oh my God, we got to see the list. We got to see the list.
No.
Some of the idiots are online saying, oh, he's not releasing it because he's on it. Well, you can't have that. There's no way in the world. You don't think that would have been Kamala Harris's biggest running thing if they knew that he was on this list, and Biden had the list.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he was on it, Biden would have released it.
Of course he would have.
Or he'd have probably put black lines through every other name that matters to him, but left Trump.
Right. I mean, it would have been a redacted thing, but President Trump would have been right the hell there.
Right. He'd have been the only name we see.
But it would have been loud and proud right there for people to see, and there's no way he would have gotten elected.
Right.
They tried to kill him, for God's sakes. Allegedly. You don't think they would have released that list? That would have been the easy way to win this thing.
Yeah.
You don't think Obama's seen the list? Biden's seen the list? Kamala saw the list?
My hunch is they're all on it.
I mean, so nobody wants to put this list out, but the American people want to see the list. And a lot of Trump supporters want to see the list.
Can we safely assume now that 99% of people with power bang kids?
That's what it
Can we
seems
just
like.
say that now? Can we stop pretending that any of these people are even the slightest bit honorable? They're all scum.
Yeah, I don't know what to believe anymore. I mean, I really don't. I mean, maybe, who knows? I mean, I'm just throwing stuff out there. Allegedly kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not saying I don't know anything, but a lot of Republicans were against Donald Trump's big, beautiful bill. Mm-hmm. What's to say that he went to them and said, hey, look, I've seen the list. You're going to vote yes on my bill.
Yeah, could be too. Could be.
And then there's some people going, oh, you've seen the list? Okay, yes on the bill.
Right.
Who knows what's going on? They're liars, man. All of them.
They are. They're all scum.
And the sad part is I didn't think it was going to be the president that I loved and voted for. But right now he's not doing anything to make me think otherwise.
No. He's not convincing anybody that there's not a cover-up going on. Everybody believes there's a cover-up. There's not one stitch of evidence that says there's not.
Cody says, I found a copy of the list on the dark web. I'll send it you an email of it. Seth Williams Show at gmail.com. Seth Williams Show at gmail.com. If you want to email the show, do that. Seth Williams Show at gmail.com. All right, we got to take a quick break here.
All right.
You have a commercial ready to go?
I can.
This is all new to us. We're having a good time on our new forum with Chris's new look. It's all very exciting. And let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
We'll be right back on the Seth Williams Show. Hang on.
Get ready. The Seth Williams Show is going live Friday, September 12th at 4 p.m. Join us for lunch and a hilarious podcast interview with the one and only Jim Florentine.
When I was a kid, I got home from school at 3 o'clock. My mom goes, go play in the neighborhood till 6 o'clock. Come back then for dinner, and that was it. There was no communication from 3 to 6. And I'm still here, and everybody else is, right? It's fucking weird, isn't it? Yeah, all right, a couple cute kids went missing, but that was collateral damage. What are you going to do? Yeah, I mean, they took the bait, went for the candy. What are you going to do? I wasn't a candy guy. Yeah, you're not going to get me in a van with a Tootsie Roll, you know?
And Don Jameson.
Remember when the most dangerous jobs in America were, law enforcement, active military, one of Danny Masterson's dates from that 70s show? No, I'm glad you guys are laughing at these jokes because here's the thing. We're so politically correct nowadays, aren't we? It's gotten too crazy, man.
This incredible event, including lunch, is brought to you by Smokin' Rock and Roll and Audio Base Studios. Space is super limited. Only 10 lucky fans will be selected. Send your email to SethWilliamsShow at gmail.com. Seriously, you don't want to miss this.
Seth Williams loves this land, stands tall and proud. Believes in freedom, speaks his mind out loud. Mentored by Trip, he learned to be tough. Life knocked him down, but he got back up. Lost a leg, but he's still strong and true. Chasing dreams under skies of red, white, and blue. Voting for Trump, he shouts it clear. WTAM tried to bring him down, but he's still here. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. Hates LeBron James, won't wear that crown. Prefers hard work and blue jeans in this town. Radio waves try to shut him up, but Seth keeps singing, filling that cup. From the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. Town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the